today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We're across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East.
Let's see. Alright, let's see.
Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. If he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a lot of optimism with this team and this pass.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
We ready?
Now Jones. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard. 3rd down here.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
How?
Right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 18 there. And the
How the
Giants
heck?
have a first down.
The 45-yard line.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the
Fuck
receivers
to the
alive
stream.
in play,
Thank you for joining.
never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your
That
eyes
wasn't
moving,
me.
Scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Thank you.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. He's going to try and take off with it. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moment.
Ow. Yo, what up, Andy? I sent you a party chat. Invite.
Ow. This is in the arsenal, and we rely on it. You better be prepared because this is going to be an all-day affair trying to stop them.
On 2nd down, it's Lewis. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Oh, gosh.
He got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll try to run for it.
Darn it.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Ah, okay.
Chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case,
down.
One capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Calling No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
This ball
What the freak?
goes to Ingram, and he's able to break out a one
right.
tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards the game.
Yeah, that's probably all I'm going to play this game, and then I need to go to bed.
Operating from the gun.
Yes!
So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing completions.
And he's going to miss
Jeez.
this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little, and when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Here's a good way.
All right, Alshon, you want some catches.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. His throw incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered,
What the freak? He got stuck.
To me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd and long, it's Kaepernick.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Kaepernick to throw for it on 4th. And Jeffrey's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Banana.
Reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
That's not what I wanted.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Dag on it.
So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled out a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
And nearly an interception here on their opening
Golly,
drive.
I'm 2 for
But
6.
instead, 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays
Ah, Bradbury. How could you, Bradbury?
Take the hit and pick up yardage, but in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Makes the score Eagles 3, Giants 0.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Corey Valentine on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails...
Picked off.
Intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard
Bye-bye.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield...
Dang it, I didn't mean to go backwards.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Giants' 29-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll run. Here's Cook.
Daggone it.
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Kaepernick. They're going for it on 4. Flushed out right.
I stopped. Gone it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football.
I stopped. Why did I stop? That's not what I wanted either.
He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it.
Yes, I know.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
He was brought down.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, Jones looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. He is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Let's not play stupid this time.
Year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That is caught at the 7. And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Sets them up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
New York set to take the field. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early, as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start things on 1st down.
Oh, gosh.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They run. This is Lewis. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Down at the 26. A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
$10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
10. Giants nothing.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun. Jones.
Sacked.
Too much this time.
Yes, sir.
Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. All right, time for us now to discuss Alshon Jeffrey. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one.
I shouldn't have tried it.
Starting on that road, and the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe
oh gosh.
Aware of his playmaking
Whoops.
ability. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Kaepernick. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Xavier McKinney.
Oh gosh.
And he's free going down.
That's screwed up. That's screwed up.
Pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
More than I wanted to.
Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Tariq Cohen on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum.
It's caught.
Yes.
25. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. 36 yards on the play. They lulled them to sleep there, so to speak. That was all set up by the running game, wasn't it?
Another example of what all offensive coordinators tell us. When the running game's operating, it really opens up the playbook, and that's when they hit them with the play action. And you can see the defenders rushing towards the line of scrimmage, then scrambling back trying to cover. Couldn't get there in time.
Well scripted. They had the big running play, now the big passing play.
1st and goal.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down. To throw, Kaepernick.
Good golly.
Lined up incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Kaepernick going to throw.
Ah.
And he's going to go down.
I couldn't see him in time.
Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time. Gets the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Wow.
Pressure gets to him again.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on 2nd and goal, a sack on 3rd and goal. Now brings up a decision on 4th down.
It's going to be caught. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They get the completion, but
I don't think I made it, but
cannot push forward into the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs.
no, I didn't make it.
Golden Tate as he heads back onto the field now. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They've targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse, some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Safety.
Backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure, and boy, did it pay off in this case.
A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Now, that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. After the play,
no.
Dalvin Cook staying on the ground. We'll get an update when we return to
MetLife
Stadium.
Got it.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a play fake. Kaepernick.
Overthrown it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
6 yards to go.
The Eagles on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Kaepernick now to throw. And he connects with Ertz. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
Jeffrey, what are you doing?
To the ground. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35-yard line. Here's the first carry.
Holy crap.
Short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but
he got bulldozed, man.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Open man, Traeger, he's got it.
Yes.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far.
And he's in for a
touchdown. Peterson. Yes.
Peterson. His His second touchdown on the season.
Oh, I thought this was first.
Second effort there, he was determined to find pay dirt, and he did.
I think that's a great example of what coaches talk about, a back that runs behind his pads, and he uses pads to get him into the end zone.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Ballantyne going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And time to spotlight Golden Tate. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter. They're losing. You got to think, though, that also means that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where he lines up, put him in motion, anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Now this is tight end out on the right side. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Giants on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And Tate's got it. And he will have a Giants first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. That reception, it brings him up to the 700 plateau. He's at 700 career NFL catches now.
And that club in baseball, a rather exclusive club, and one we talk about all the time. In football, puts you in the top 50 all-time range. Not so bad either.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one complete on the slant route. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Going underneath for Lewis.
Jones pass. Complete to
creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
Oh, gosh. He almost got away.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Well, dang.
His 3rd touchdown now.
Yo. What? I don't know. My laptop's about to die.
There was no going through the progressions on
Get
the
off.
touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself, no reason to wait.
Ow.
And put it on him and score a touchdown.
Vinatieri now for the point after.
Vinatieri? I see you change for now.
And this is back to a 5-point game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And it's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Cohen now.
I might be in bad shape by the time I play you.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
It depends on how bad his injury was. Dalvin Cook got hurt.
That face.
Yeah.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the
I'm not worried about it until I play you. Like, I got Peters. Oh, wait, he's back. What the freak?
That can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That's caught by Jackson.
What the freak?
Brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts
He's back already. What happens to him? You just get the wind knocked out of him?
On first down, Kaepernick.
It'll tell you in a minute what halftime. It should.
Bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Dang it, that's not what I wanted.
Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw, Kaepernick. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Oh!
Inside the 10. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Kaepernick to throw again.
Ah, dang it.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
I couldn't get it up there in time. Fudge monkey.
Hang on, we'll jump over halftime.
Wait, is that we're on week 10?
So the Eagles with the lead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
First as the third quarter gets underway. Here's Cohen now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
What was wrong with Cook?
The Eagles offense back out onto
I'm
the
confused.
field. They've been able to move the ball. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Huh.
And both of
That's
these
weird.
defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get
Bro,
anything going,
get
so
out of my
what
way.
needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review
That's weird. Just tell me your score like you're playing. That's pretty cool, actually.
Try and get back some of those plays, as well as
Why?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Julian Love picks it, and he'll return it to the 24-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've got to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders?
Quarterback.
Sack. Go down. Sack back at the 38. Brandon Graham in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Another try after the first down sack. Jones.
Ah, roughing the quarterback. Passer, down, garnet.
Let's see who this is.
Oh, wait. No, holding.
They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands
That was
inside
funny.
in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A second down run with Lewis. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
That was a really nice run there to bring up third and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll go out of bounds.
He might kick a field goal. Oh, they ain't gonna kick a field goal. Oh, gosh, they're gonna pin me.
That leads us to a fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Oh, no? They missed it. Ha ha.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
Hey, welcome to the stream.
First down, here's the run.
Oh, gosh.
And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I
That's
think the
not what
play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get
Wanted
low.
it either.
Get into a
Okay.
ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult
Jeez.
for the runner to find a hole.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going.
Oh, not know how he caught that.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control.
Dang it. Why is those passes getting intercepted?
By the rookie Xavier McKinney. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I'm normally good there. What the freak?
Pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really
Oski.
well.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 35 on second down, Jones looking middle, and that's complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
The tackle made that time by Brandon Graham. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Lewis. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
He's across
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
I screwed it out.
And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Ow. My leg. Ugh.
Slayton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead.
Oh,
Nice
Bulls
throw
review.
there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Huh?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
That got overturned. Just me tapping his foot.
They'll try to pound it in with Goldman, and he will take it on in.
Just me tapping his shoe. Well, stopped it at the 1. What the freak?
Touchdown on the year. And the Giants
Oh,
are gonna jump
wow.
back in front.
I've never seen that happen before.
Stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
I passed you in defensive interception.
Nice.
There goes to that play prior.
Only by 3.
It does, because after that big play,
I've got 28 takeaways. You got 23.
Oh.
didn't it? And the very next play, they come right
Our
back.
defenses are number 1 and 2.
Nice.
Put it in the end zone.
Oh my God, that's weird.
I'm only down low 1. It's okay.
Here's Cohen now to return.
Oh gosh.
What?
Now start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work.
Me and you's only committed 12 penalties apiece.
at their own 31.
Alshon Jeffrey
Colts have committed 55.
Who?
Colts, Buccaneers committed 59. Chargers
Dang.
have committed 7.
Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do
Ow.
that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we
Just
done
show
this
me
where
what
we've
I'll
seen
check.
a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
So
Your team's the best in red zone efficiency.
Oh yeah.
I'm number 4. 3.
Throwing
3.
now is Kaepernick. And he is tackled inside
Yes.
the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300
Ow.
passing game.
Get out of my way,
To me,
teammate.
300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
You caused me to not get any further.
That'll be enough for another first down. It will. Now Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. A lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. They'll run for it with Cook.
Ha ha! Got it.
Dalvin Cook, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have retaken the lead.
We got a little bit of everything on that run. Offensive line creating some space, but how about the guy running behind his pads into the end zone?
What does that mean when a guy says running behind his pad?
Means that he's going to be a physical runner. That way he's able to use his shoulder pads, his forearms, anything to ward off.
Oh gosh.
Power his way forward.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line.
Scrimmage.
If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
6.
Huh?
They've called his number
Play
1
Louisville
this
for
afternoon.
6.
Oh yeah.
Tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Yeah.
Fletcher Cox racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
What?
That's number 4. Sack number 4.
12 sack for Fletcher
last week.
Cox.
So he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. Catch made by Slayton.
What's the flag?
This across the 20 before going out of bounds. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
I'm okay.
Now Jones on 1st and
Man,
10.
every NFL team's falling apart.
What do you mean?
Eagles letting go of everybody. Carolina's letting go of everybody.
But it's never a bad
Oh yeah.
idea to try to get the ball
Steelers is letting go. Packers is letting go.
and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
I feel like the Packers are about to go in a rebuild mode, and Aaron Rodgers is going to leave.
Carolina got rid of Trey Boston. K1 Short looking to get rid of McCaffrey.
I've seen that.
And he'll be taken down,
I
but
don't
not
know.
before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Why they get rid of Trey Boston? Trey Boston's one of the better defensive players we had.
Operating
Exactly.
from the gun.
Eagles have got rid of Sean Jackson.
Off to Lewis.
Again?
That catch good
Yep.
for only a
Bruh.
couple.
Now they got rid of Carson Wentz.
Oh, yeah, I knew that was coming, but...
Second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, Jones. He'll get this.
Pittsburgh's getting rid of Ben Roethlisberger, Juju Smith-Schuster.
What the heck? Why Juju?
I don't know.
He's top
They
10.
can't afford to keep him.
He's top 10 receiver in the league.
They can't afford to keep him. They don't have enough salary cap.
Yeah.
So I was saying this offseason is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Oh, they kicked it to the
The magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they got an answer for it.
Where do you work tomorrow?
I open.
Ew.
But I get off at 4.
Following the pickup
Ew.
of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick.
I should have switched to him.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 7 catches for him now in this last one, a first down. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw.
Holding on the offense.
It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says.
Of course.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Great job.
Keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Oh, he's gone.
Downfield and it's complete. He's at the 40. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah.
Deshaun Jackson, 91 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
The funny part is I was just going to burn the time off the clock, but that didn't happen.
It never works out like that.
I was going to burn it off and just score a touchdown at the end.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over 1st and 10.
And New York ready to go again offensively. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Oof, he dropped it.
The drive there is incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
10 at the 24-yard line.
Jones now back to the air on 2nd down, fighting through pressure. And a big loss here as he's
Thank you.
down. The 6-time Pro Bowler, Clay Matthews. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and very long.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. From the gun, Jones. Intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing it and work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Kaepernick. Deep ball for Jeffrey.
He might catch that. Oh, he missed it.
A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. Right side caught by Jackson.
Kaepernick.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success. And he'll score. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Valentine to return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10.
The focus shifts back to Daniel Jones and company. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lewis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he'll work it across midfield.
How did he catch that?
15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? This ball complete. Jones to Ingram. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get it all the way down inside the 5-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners. taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook.
Stuffed.
Down to about the 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the ball situated at the 9, 2nd and goal. Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. Here's Kaepernick to throw. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
To Alshon Jeffrey.
Alshon Jeffrey with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line.
What the heck? They're still going for it.
Ready to begin their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff, Jones hit.
Bamba.
And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that should just about do it. They
recovery for touchdown.
Sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were
I went from up 5 to up 33.
It don't take long.
Stephen Hauschka set to kick off.
Let's short kick it so they can waste the last 3 seconds.
Valentine to return. Now a crease here as he's past
Thank
the 30.
you.
Today's a big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Well, I'll play Cleveland again.
Meanwhile, for the Giants, had one more loss to the
Oh wait, no wait. Have I already played them? I don't remember.
So and they'll have a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. That'll do it for us.
I think you did already.
Oh, I couldn't remember. I know you did. I couldn't remember I had.
Yeah, I beat him 52-15.
Oh yeah.
No, you haven't played him yet.
Ah, I couldn't remember.
After that one, you'll be in prime time again.
Oh boy. That's where I suck.
I ain't got no prime time.
It's because I'm taking them all.
Got a 4:30.
Ooh. Should it? Mine and yours should be at the end. I would think.
It is indeed.
Yeah.
It all come down to that.
Not necessarily. In the playoffs.
Good. I got 3 away games back to back.
Jeez. I had
Week
this
12,
one.
13 and 14.
I had this one in the at Cleveland. I don't know about the next one after that.
Wait a minute. I'll play Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, nice.
At the old Cowboys. I went to Cookout to get me a Cheerwine.
Oh, Cheerwine. That's all.
They got the best.
Who's frustrated now? Oh. He's not frustrated now.
I failed 5 teams to 10 points.
Dang.
Whoa.
What?
Oh.
Oh, I advanced the week.
I've let a team score no more than 26.
Ooh.
That was you.
Colin Kaepernick. Time for him to make an offer.
Your ass was 29.
So my high's 21.
29. That was me.
I remember I had 27 of the 49ers.
Yeah. Thomas Davis. Yeah, you better stay. Yes.
I couldn't get Jason Peters though. I screwed it up there.
Reuben Foster. Yeah, you better stay with me. I really don't like him. I don't care.
Who?
Inman as a wide receiver, he ain't too good.
Uh,
I'll let him go.
oh, I got 2 away games in a row. I play the Seahawks at home.
Wait, at your home?
Yeah. And then I play the Packers at Lambeau. That's gonna be
Ooh.
scary. And I got Minnesota, not Minnesota, Arizona. New Orleans, Arizona. Wait, ours is at 1. Is it not a prime time?
No.
What the heck? That's dumb. Oh man, I want to see the. Wait. Oh yeah, standings.
All my people signed.
Nice. Let's see.
Hey, I got NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Oh no, I did. After 4 interceptions.
I had 27 of 31, 443 passing yards, and 6 touchdowns.
Nice. What?
Giants Defensive Player was NFC Player of the Week. Or defensive.
Wait, Giants what?
Defensive player.
They did?
Yeah, McKinney was 9 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown.
Jeez, they want $500 for that? Oh, a sign. Hold up, I'll show you. This Julius Peppers jerseys, like in the Tar Heels. He's only like 500 though.
Good God.
Yeah, but look at it though. It's nice though.
It is nice.
Alright, let's see. Alright, how's the playoff formation work this year? Oh wait, on this game I mean. You played it. Ah, dang.
It's the first seed. And
Wait a minute. Let me
the last seed?
let me Google it. Yeah.
So you'll have to make the wild card if I win a division.
Well, I figured that, but as of right now, I'm in the wild card, I think. Let's see. I want to look at it, stupid. Eh. Dang it. Okay. So there's a 1 seed and a 1 seed. And then everybody else is a wild card? Wait, how many teams get in? 12, 13, 14. Okay, that sounds right. If it's set as it is right now, you would be number 1. So you would be have a bye. Yeah, you would have a bye week. So number 2. Number 2 would be me, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So I would play 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh gosh. I think that's right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would play the Packers my first game if it's set as it was right now.
Alright. So.
And then I would win and I would play, huh?
Number 2 plays number 7.
Yeah.
Number 3 plays number 6. And number 4 plays number 5.
Yeah. The bad part is, if I win the wild card, I'll play you immediately. Like the next game.
That's not funny.
Yeah. So we don't even get to meet in the NFC Championship. Unless I fell to 3. Oh wait, no. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I fell to 3 or 4. If I fell to 3, I'll play the Cowboys. Interesting.
Yeah. Very interesting.
I'm gonna purposely lose. So, not the game we play, but before that, it's purposely lose. It's just to get the 3 seed. But it wouldn't work if I took your spot, then you would take number 2, and we still play each other.
Yeah.
Okay, I better get in the bed. Work this stupid big brain.
Have fun with that.
At least it's only till 4.
That's still 8 hours.
He better. Nah, he. What the freak? He come in till 10.
Oh my God, he's working 10 to 8.
Yeah. Cause Ethan,
Wow.
no, cause Ethan and Charlie asked off.
Why?
Pokemans. It was a community day.
Wow.
Yeah. I was
going to?
it lasts 3 to 9, the second part of it. So I'll probably do it then.
Oh, gotcha.
You get different. You get ones you normally can't get. Like, I think you have to pay for it, but you get a lot more though. I don't remember. I don't remember what Ethan said.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
I mean, I think I only spent like $2 on the game, if that.
I ain't spending none.
Shit. Oops. Alright, chat. I'm gonna end this stream, head to bed. Oops. Hope y'all have a great night. Appreciate you for watching. Peace.